Hello and welcome to the Red Men TV. It's player ratings time after Liverpool destroyed Watford in the Premier League by 5 goals to 0. Wasn't it wondrous? Wasn't it just fantastic? There's going to be some really high player ratings here today because every single player to a man was fucking exceptional. To be honest with you, I think Alisson was good in goal when he needed to be. I'm not sure whether he made a save that second half from dead close and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that was a save because I think a corner was given after it, so it probably was a save and it was a close save. Absolutely superb. That one little moment that had all the Al fellas in the crowd, I really enjoyed as well. The one where all the Al fellas were like, he puckered and all that type of stuff. I really enjoyed that because Delafeu didn't have a chance of getting there. It was close, like. But I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 for that important save at like 3-0 or something. Maybe it wasn't as important, but you know what? Kept the clean sheet, and that kept Virgil van Dijk happy, because that was the only thing keeping Virgil van Dijk happy, because he didn't get a hat-trick. So right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold, easily a 10 out of 10 performance from the right back there. Defensively, sound, no problems, none whatsoever. But in an offensive sense, oh my days, what a performance from young Trent Alexander-Arnold. The kid's just fucking incredible. Like, did he get 4 assists? I've no idea. Tom's wetting himself behind the camera. I don't know where that voice came from, Tom. I've never done that voice before. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. That was just between me and the camera, okay? Trent Alexander-Arnold, yeah, easily a 10 out of 10 performance. The lad was exceptional from start to finish. I mean, was it 4 assists? If it was 4 assists, sound. If it was 3 assists, sound. It doesn't matter, but he's so important to the way that we play football and stuff. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Just all of the superlatives. Badly missed them against Manchester United as well. Joel Matip, 8 out of 10. And an 8 out of 10, and maybe it could have been higher, to be honest with you, but I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 because I don't think we had too much to do, but everything that he did was perfect. Like, you know, and it's not me hating on, you know what, fuck it, Joe Matip, 9 out of 10, and I don't know whether a 9's fair in a game where you win 5-0, but he was absolutely brilliant. That one where he covered that man at I think it was the back end of the first half, absolutely superb. Virgil van Dijk gets a 10 out of 10. He gets 2 goals and he's just as good as Joel Matip. You know the thing with the two of them that I thought for the first time today, that's a partnership now. And that's just playing consistent games together. And these two now seem to understand exactly what the other person's going to do. And there's no like dilly-dallying around in between it. They've played with each other for enough now. They're comfortable. And there's a partnership there. And listen, my feelings on Joel Matip, I think everybody knows. I think he's maybe the 3rd, 4th best centre-back at the club. But right now he's playing at a high level. And should Joe Gomez come back for the derby, should Dejan Lovren come back for the derby, which they're probably not going to, I wouldn't be dropping Joel anyway, because I think he's performing at such a good level and they've got a good partnership that I'm really excited for the future, for the rest of this season with them two at centre-back, because you know what, it's his physicality and he's a bit lax sometimes. Not the last few weeks, he's been absolutely superb each and every one of the last few weeks, and fair play to Joel Matip for proving all the doubts is wrong, to be honest. Robbo, probably a 9 out of 10 for Robbo as well. Up, down, left, right, charging players, not charging players, tackling players, not tackling players, fouling players. You get it, crossing. I mean, it's Andy Robbo. We come to expect it. Fabinho, 10 out of 10. He's an absolute destroyer of a player, you know. And it's not only when he's got the ball. It's not only when the other team has got the ball. His positioning superb. His tackling superb. His strength is superb. His heading is superb. He buddies up with Virgil van Dijk so well. One goes behind, one goes forwards. I mean, just mwah. But then to add to all of that, you get all the offensive stuff that he brings you, the quick passing, the balls over the top, I mean, he's just, and then sometimes running with the ball, sometimes trying to play 1-2s and stuff. He's absolutely incredible. Fabinho has been the biggest difference maker in our midfield this season. Alongside the likes of Gini Wijnaldum, I think had another good game. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I think he did everything like he should, like he does, like we're used to seeing. Moving the ball quickly, looking to support the attack when he needed to. I was interested to see that we played the 4-2-3-1. I felt anyway today. Thought James Milner kind of played in the 10 for most of it, but then it was like a box-to-box 10 because it's fucking James Milner, and that's what he does. So yeah, moving on to James Milner, then I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 as well. I think he set the tempo for the entire game by charging their keeper within in the first 2 minutes, to be honest with you, and that was tempo set, and everybody else fed off that experience, fed off that sort of desire that James had to try and get that ball. And you know what, he's absolutely, listen, you know, you can doubt him at your peril, because he'll just keep on coming back stronger and stronger and prove people wrong. You know, they said he couldn't play left back, he did it for a season. They said he's not a centre midfielder anymore, he is. I don't think anybody ever thought he was a 10. He might be, because it's fucking James Milner. He could probably play the 9, he could probably play the wing, it's what he does. Mo Salah, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if he capped it with a goal. Just for how much work he put in on their left back, you know, pinning him back, shouldering round him, using his weight, using his strength, using his speed, always getting the better of him, always meaning that there was 2-3 players coming at him trying to get the ball. And what that did was that created space for the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Sadio Mane and stuff, and everything worked off of Mo Salah hitting that wing and hitting that channel. So brilliant performance, and a selfless performance in some regards, but very selfish when he got the ball as well, because he just really wanted the goal, and he nearly got one right towards the end as well. And then Divock Origi, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was sound. You know, again, you know, early first half, he tracks back and wins us a goal kick, I think it was. And you know what, I wasn't sure whether that was just a phase of play where he was on that left-hand side to begin with, but then all of a sudden, you notice he's playing left wing, and it's a selfless job playing left wing there when you're Divock Origi and you've got a winger. The left winger playing the number 9, but he didn't moan about it, he didn't bitch about it, he didn't sulk about it, he just got on with his job and did his job really well and capped his display with a goal. So I was dead pleased for him in that regard. And he gets to have his name sung really loud as well, as did Bobby Firmino, who didn't play for a long time, maybe 20 of the 90 minutes we were singing the Bobby Firmino chant, which I really enjoy. The clapping makes it so much better as well. And finally, Sadio Mane, if you're not giving him a 10 for that performance, and because he's the best number 9 in the world, I don't know what you're doing with your life, to be perfectly honest with you. Substitute Hendo was sound, 8 out of 10, came on, did what Hendo does, wins the ball, passes the ball, sound. Naby Keita came on, but Naby Keita came on as well, yeah. NA? Don't know. I'll just put a question mark next to that one. You fill that one in the comment section. And Adam Lallana was sound as well. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. That's the player ratings for you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. Don't forget to check out the redmentv.com as well. We'll be recording the instant match reaction next, which will be about 15 minutes, looking a bit more in depth at this game. And then tomorrow, once we've watched the game back, we'll be doing the final word. We'll be doing the stats and tactics over on the website. So there's at least 2 more hours of talking about this game, plus the man of the match show. So 2.5 hours before we get into the Everton content. So listen, don't start thinking about the Everton game now, because you'll get nervous. Wallow in this victory. Bathe in Sadio Mane and Virgil van Dijk's performances, and bathe with us over on the redmentv.com. It's just £5 a month, which will pretty much just get you one soap and Lush. Thanks. Bye.